Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? Joe Rodriguez here with El Super Mojado coming to you from Bristol, Connecticut. La gente te
What's up,
desea.
Joe?
What's up, dude? ¿Cómo estás?
I'm back, and I'm back.
You're back. You're back. After one day in La Banca.
Yes,
The
yes, en
people,
la
the,
banca, güey,
the,
me mataron a la banca.
the people miss you.
No,
They clamor
no,
you.
man, I was actually, all the good stuff.
Perdón, te salió peor los aplausos porque I couldn't hear anything you said. A ver, repeat yourself, dude.
I no, I said, listen, I was out in the store doing some grocery shopping and trying to find some toilet paper, hand sanitizers.
Un poquito de todo, ¿no?
They're all out, man.
Man, it's crazy times, right? I think that I
Oh,
personally
yeah.
have never experienced something like this, dude.
It's crazy, dude. Crazy. It's just chaos out there. People fighting for toilet paper. It's insane. People buying stuff and then trying to resell it online. It's
Yeah, people
it's
doing
not.
shady stuff, right? For sure.
I know it's not about like, oh, we're all gonna die. It's like, oh shoot, we're not. We can't buy anything.
No, there's not gonna be anything left. That's a problem, right?
Oh yeah, and I don't know. It's just like I said, people are like just buying for the wrong reasons, not because they're not gonna have food. It's just they're just all piling and piling stuff,
Yeah,
thinking that they won't be able to get anything no more.
yeah. That's one of the things that's been pissing me off, man. That instead of like really showing solidarity, um, people are just becoming more a holes. You know what I mean? More dicks, more jerks, and they're just kind of like looking out for themselves. And I get it. A lot of people are scared, and people with families they panic, and without families they panic. But it's like, dude, we gotta like slow down, and we gotta stop being jerks, man. Like the people out there that decided to buy 17,000 plus sanitizers, and then you know, or more, right? But they still have 17,000 sanitizers. Anyway, the point is that they bought a bunch more. Who knows how much more, right? And they oversold them, because yeah, supply and demand, capitalism, et cetera, et cetera. But really, like, you got to be doing it like that. That's where it's just wrong.
I know. It's just people get greedy at this and when they're panicking,
Yeah, man.
and it's unfortunate. But what we're gonna do, man? You
Yeah.
just gotta take a day at a time, and listen. If you don't have toilet paper, you have a shower. Come on, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it. I have one of those toilets, Japanese toilets, bidet. How do you call it? Bidets.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're getting into. Hey, super, really quick. I want to ask you, dude. So, we're talking about greed and all that stuff. So, you saw what happened in Liga MX. The games, except I think one, right? Except of the Friday games, all were changed and ended up being played without fans. Do you think that Liga MX took too long to deal with that, or what did you make of the decision to do that last minute?
Well, it's difficult because and on one side you can see, okay, yeah, maybe there wasn't as many cases, yeah, and yeah, you could have played, but they should have from the get go say, okay, no, with no fans, all right, but they
Right,
let those first two games on Friday to be played with fans,
right.
and then they make that decision the next day, right, and with no fans, but still the players can get infected. The players
Yeah,
are not like superhuman.
yeah. They're not superheroes, that's for
What
sure.
if look at what's happening with Chivas? They
Right,
have now six players with influenza. They have the
right,
flu.
right.
So that it goes to show you have one guy in there that gets sick, and then he gets everyone else sick.
Yeah,
And they're lucky that this is just the flu and not coronavirus. That is, it's right now it's one of the illness that we don't know what it's really gonna do to you. It's different to every person. It could hit you hard. It could just not do anything to you, but we
yeah.
don't know. And So I think yes, that maybe they lack of of prevention. They should have just from the get go say, all right, let's just cancel everything. The whole world cancel everything, dude, worldwide. And then Mexico was the only country that didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just insane. But
The money, right? Though, what do you
let's
think? Is it all about the money? Is it all
it
about that?
is it's all about the money. It's all about and it's not just the sport though, because I think the country itself, I think they were not making the decisions that they should have done it from the get go, and they're still like just crawling to take decisions, you know.
Right.
And and it's not just there though, but because it's over here too. We see that our I don't want to get into politics, but our government is just taking it too easy. They should take their precautions in advance. And we've seen, like, I don't know if you've seen these videos all over social media
Yeah.
with people from Spain that live in Italy said that, hey,
Yeah.
listen, they told us to take it serious. We just didn't, and
Hmm.
look where we are now. You know.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, a lot could be said about the way that some countries are handling over others, and we're still early in this thing, man. We don't really know where we stand. But going back to Mexico, I think that Mexico has been saying that they don't have a lot of cases, and it's great, But at the same time, I'm also curious, like how many people are they testing too? You know what I mean? So
it's
the
the thing that's going on here, yeah,
right,
because they only say, okay, it's only so many, but I think that it's really a lot
right,
more
right,
because not all the people show the same symptoms.
right.
So it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, yeah, it's tough. So for me, I was surprised that first of all, I was surprised that they were gonna play the games. Period. That's what I really was surprised with, and obviously, like they ended up making the right move because then people just don't know. You don't know how many people are infected, and again, like this, virus and contagion starting out into like to get into like full swing, but it sucks, dude. It sucks, and people should not jeopardize their health over attending a game. The player should not jeopardize his health over playing a game as well. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I think that finally somebody got into Bonilla's head, right, and got him to their senses. No.
Well, I don't know if it was Bonilla or if it was Los Dueños. You know, we don't know yet for sure who took the last decision. Let's just remember that Bonilla does whatever Los Dueños tell him to do. Nah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. He's like the Godel
Ese es
of.
el títere de ahí de los dueños.
uh, Hey, super. So, all right. So, going back to the game. So, this is probably going to be the last time we see games for who knows how long, right? We really don't know how long we
Don't
have.
know yet.
Yeah, it's uncertain. MLS, like mentioned, what was it? 30 days, right? I know
Yeah.
the EPL is mentioning like back on April 3rd, which to me seems very illogical and absurd. Um, but I mean, as far as the games, going back to the last games that were played this weekend, um, did you think that El Clásico Joven lived up to the hype, or where'd you put that one?
Yeah. I think they're always those games are always played to the fullest, and they always seem to end up in ties and or like to like they lose or win by the minimum difference. So yeah, I think it did, and especially because um in the situation that we are right now,
Yeah.
obviously, I don't think the player's head was fully into the game.
Right.
I think everyone's mind was somewhere else,
Yeah, that's fair.
and you can't play when you're thinking about your family. Someone's gonna get sick, it's just crazy. That's another thing that the Federación should take into consideration, that not only they're playing with the risk of getting sick, but with their minds somewhere else, not fully concentrated.
No, I agree. I agree that the players are not going to be fully focused. Um,
I mean, just to put an example there of what happened with el pollo briseño,
yeah.
that his wife was going into labor,
Right.
and he went over there to to the hospital to receive his to get
Right.
welcome his baby into the world.
Right.
But can you imagine if he's already sick and then he goes into the hospital, sees his baby, and then brings like germs and all this stuff into there,
Right.
and it, or let's say that he didn't. Let's say that he wasn't sick, and then he went into the game and got infected from a different player, and then he goes back home and brings it home to his newborn. I just think that's something that it was probably on his mind, man.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what he was thinking? I mean, I can't say because I don't have children, but I mean, I'm sure that people out there who do like and say they're willing to not do they're willing to do anything in the world so they wouldn't miss their child's birth. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
of course.
I guess you can be like, okay, forgive him for that. But with the state of the situation and how things are right now, I think it's much better to use precaution. I think that's where kind of where you were trying to go to, right, Super?
Yeah, no, I think so. And like I said, I mean, last week's game, um, I don't know, they were just they were all right, and
Well,
like
what
I
about
said,
let's talk about like how it feels like for fans, right? Even watching on television, because if you're watching a game, we're so accustomed to listening to crowds and listening to the cheerings, and every now and then when you listen to one of the players say blah 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 que le menta la madre or whatever to another player or al ref, right?
yeah,
That then you're like, oh, right. But this time you can hear the players talking. You know what I mean? Like it's like a really bizarre um I guess
and
the thing, right? What did
yeah,
you think?
and the coaches, man. Did you hear Tuca?
Yeah.
You can really hear Tuca, screaming at the. I think at one point he was screaming to Guignac, and it was like he turns around and obviously now you can hear it clearly.
Right.
You don't have 100,000, 40,000 whatever fans on the stands
Right.
that kind of like block that a little bit, but now you can hear the coach really yelling at you, and he just turns like, what the hell, what are you doing?
But overall, like I think even more so, it's just like the eeriness of it. You know what I mean? Like it's yeah, you can hear the coaches and the players, and that in itself is a little eerie. But when you don't hear anything else, right? Like you don't even hear crickets, man. I felt like you weren't even listening. You know what I mean? Like ni una gaviota ni nada. It was just like dead, and it was like, man, it's a trip because I feel like even in nuestras cáscaras, we're able to hear a little bit more than what you heard in the stadiums the other days.
Yeah, for sure, and yeah, but I mean, I like it. In a way, I do like it because I'm a player myself, so you kind of it's something different. Now you can hear the coaches and the players yell at each other, and how much who talks, who doesn't, and
Right.
it's you look at it in a different angle.
Yeah. No, it's fair. It's fair. It's really, really fair. But overall, it's very true. Somber games in a way. It's almost kind of like we knew the end was coming, but we just don't know when the end is gonna end. You know what I mean? Now we're like, holy smokes! There's no more games. We have no idea how far, how much time I should say we're gonna wait till another game is played. We don't know what normal is going to be now. I personally don't know what the hell they consider normal, or they're going to be like, well, when things get back to normal, right? But yeah, but what is that, right? Like, where do we have to, what needs to happen in order for us to get back to normality or how things used to be, like, so it's going to be interesting to watch like other leagues because I think in this instance, right, Super, you remember, it was the NBA who first, announced that they were going to suspend the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But they have
yeah.
have a very smart commissioner, and like he knew, he felt it. You know what I mean? He saw it coming. He says, you know what? Let's just not even mess around,
But,
and boom.
but wait though, but wait, because we can't really say that because now they decided to suspend the league when one of the players came positive. And this is the same guy that was on a press conference the day before was making fun of the illness, and he went ahead and touched all the microphones on his way out trying to be funny, and microphones and recorders, and a bunch of those reporters I think came positive too.
Oh,
They became
really?
positive.
Yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Yeah. To clarify,
So now,
to clarify what you said, you're absolutely right. The NBA suspended the season. I mean, but it would even so, even after seeing this, like other leagues still were waiting. You know what I mean? That's my point.
yeah, yes, yeah,
So, um, and the EPL, like the EPL is another league. Like one of their coaches, Mikel Arteta from Arsenal, he got
he got sick. Yeah, he got the
infected.
illness.
Yeah, and a couple of others, and then the EPL still wanted to play. And same thing, they had to like scramble last minute. But again, these leagues, dude, like the EPL makes so much money off television rights. You know what I
Of
mean?
course,
So like, why
of
would
course.
they want to lose that? But at the end of the day,
But
it's like
but
it,
exactly at the end of the day, you have to think about the well-being of others and not just
of your
be greedy and
fans,
just
of your fans who are if
of
they're
course
not
you're
around, they're
paying.
not gonna pay any more money, right?
Yeah, and then pretty soon they won't have any players either. Everybody is gonna get infected, and then they're screwed.
Yeah,
And then it would take longer for the league to come back
right.
because now you gotta go into quarantine, and then you have to get better, and then you can't start playing right away. You're gonna have to start like almost like a preseason again. You're gonna be out of the game for a while. So going into competition is gonna take a little bit to adjust again because after being stopped for so long,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. It's crazy, super. Hey, really
there's a
quick.
lot of things I think. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, really quick. I was gonna ask you, or not ask you, but I was gonna tell you. Did you enter your name in that little drawing we were doing for the Inter
One.
Miami hats for these little ones right here?
Hey. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I saw that. But like I said, I've been
Yes,
panic buying, panic shopping, so I didn't have a chance.
Oh.
But I did follow along, and I was I was looking at the all the interest that came out of this, and hey, that's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
So hold on, let me enter my name right now. Just don't
No,
wait.
no, no,
Hold
no,
on,
no, no.
don't end it yet. Don't end it yet. I'm gonna enter my name right.
El concurso ya se acabó, dude.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on, man. Why you gotta be like that, man? I was looking for toilet paper. That's important.
Hey, no, it's over. And guess what? We have the winners.
There
So
you go. All right.
we
Well, that's what
actually
everybody wants to hear.
we did the little drawing, and we're gonna play it back right here, really quick. Let me just get right to it. And yeah,
All right.
so the winners, all they had to do was just leave a couple of comments, share it on their IG stories, y ya estuvo. So a ver. Let's go ahead and play this bad boy. Do-do-do. A ver qué pasa. Here's the first winner. And it is. No. José Chávez 28. Ahí está el primer ganador. Alright. Y el segundo.
Congratulations, Jose Chavez. There you go.
And it is. Debbie. Ahí está. Felicitaciones también. It is super. 2 winners. Just like
All
that.
right, congratulations, guys. Listen, I am gonna do this favor for Joe. I'm gonna bring him to the post office, and I'll make sure it gets to you. Maybe sometimes next year.
No manches. Guys,
I'm gonna wear it for a few months, then I'll send it to you. No, I'm just kidding. Congratulations, Jose and Debbie. You said?
yeah, Jose and Debbie. So just make sure you guys send us a message. Let us know that you ended up winning, the cachuchitas, and we'll mail them out to you guys. All right. Yeah, it's cool, man, because it's tough to see how there's all this craziness happening. You know what I mean? Like people need to forget about stuff. They need to kind of clear their minds, and little things like that are the things that can help, man. At least I hope.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, no, everybody likes. Who doesn't like to win
Right.
a gift, and especially from Inter Miami now that they're one of the trending right now. The new team, the MLS team, Beckham. Hey,
Yeah. No. And
I'm gonna
it's
make sure I
a
enter next time.
It's a beautiful hat, with like beautiful colors. The black and pink. They did it right, dude. They did it
Oh
right.
yeah, for sure.
I'm not a fan
Ah
of
man,
hats.
come on. Are you sure you don't have coronavirus there? Because
No
we don't want to
chingas.
get it from you.
No, no. I've been quarantined, dude. I've been quarantined. I'm quarantining myself. I'm not going out anywhere if I don't need to.
we
And
all are.
what's up?
We all are.
Yeah.
And you know
Well,
what?
no,
That's the
no,
point.
no, no,
You,
no, 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 no. A lot of jackasses and a lot of bozos were going out to
well,
bars, and
uh,
they were.
that's what I was just gonna say. It is important for us also to say, and let's remind the fans,
Yes.
the followers, that it is important to follow your um your states. I'm pretty sure all the states now, because from
Yeah.
the
They're
federal
local
government
laws.
not really the local laws. Exactly. Thank you, Joe. And let's just follow the restrictions. Over here in Connecticut, the governor just shut down all the bars, restaurants, movie
Good.
theaters,
Good.
you name it, everything that has the potential to have large crowds, because it is important to follow and the restrictions, and to be cautious.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That's how the community spread happens, and not you don't necessarily have to have to travel to Europe or China. It's now that somebody brought it here and they have it, they can you know pass it on to other people.
Right.
So you really don't know who has it. That's the thing. It's not something that that you have a hat with El Inter Miami, logo on top. I have coronavirus.
Right. Of
It's not
course.
like that.
On the
You
contrary,
don't know
nobody
who
wants
has.
to. Nobody wants to show that they have coronavirus because,
Yeah,
like, there's also a lot of like discrimination going on with that too. If somebody hears somebody
yeah.
cough, dude, they're gonna get beat up.
Exactly. So you have to do your own part, and try to stay home. Don't go out, and think about your elders. Your relatives that are up there in age, because that's some of the people that are the most in danger of this stuff. Their immune system are not the same as with younger age. So
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's think about.
Super Mojado, you are better than a doctor, Super Mojado. I give you the El Tri Online PhD. Con otro aplauso. Hey, no, honestly, like, all jokes aside, you're absolutely right, dude. People just need to be better. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to be cognizant of everything that's happening. And it's tough, but you know what? This is obviously not going to end humanity. I don't think the zombie apocalypse is going to happen. People may be behaving like animals in some places. People may be like acting like, you know, unreasonable. But that's because people are scared, and there's a lot of fear. And obviously, it doesn't help when, like, false information gets spread. A lot of people criticize the media too. They criticize the media saying that, oh, they're just exaggerating this and that. But, I do have, a strong favorable opinion of the media in general, but because obviously, like, they provide a lot of information and it's up to us, what we kind of take. But the point is that, this stuff is real and it's happening. And the people who think they're not going to get it or can't get it because whatever the reason that may be the case, they're just wrong. Right, Super?
Yeah, yes.
That's simple.
You don't know, and you don't know. The thing of it is too, you don't know how it's gonna affect you, because yeah, you could be the healthiest person, or at least you think you're the healthiest person, but you don't know if there's an underlying there that you're not aware of, and then you can catch this virus, and
Right.
then it could knock you off your feet, and they could potentially, kill you. Of course, like you said, the majority of people are not gonna get really affected, and probably if they catch it, it's gonna be like a minor thing. But do you really wanna find out?
Yeah.
If what is it gonna do to you? No, I would just take my precautions,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm not going near you, Joe, because I don't know where you've been, man, and
Actually, no, I feel the same way, man.
Exactly.
Quédate en tu ranchito. It's all good, dude. There's absolutely no need for anybody to to jeopardize anything, and it's gonna go fast, dude. I'm really bummed
Yeah,
out that the CONCACAF qualifiers for the Olympics were postponed. I was supposed to be on my way to Guadalajara, but now guess what? I get to stay in Bristol. For
I
those
know,
2 weeks.
I know. And the thing of it is you were calling me crazy when I was calling it early on, man. And I told you so, man. And here we are.
It's crazy, dude. But and that's what happens, though. Again, desperate times call for desperate measures, and I think that
But
there was too much pressure. You know what I mean? Too much pressure from a lot of people.
the beautiful thing about social media and now all this stuff is that we're here, and you don't have to come see us or anything. You can just follow us, have fun with us, send us messages, and let's invite people that interact with us, Joe, because we're gonna be obviously active throughout this period of no soccer. So,
Absolutely.
and gotta think of fun ways to
Entertain them.
to go along with our lives and entertain you guys.
Yeah.
And if you want to just come over here and just hang out with us, send us messages. I don't know if you have any messages right now, yo, that you want to send out over there right
No,
now.
hoy se olvidaron todos de nosotros because we're only on YouTube.
Oh, shit. Come
Womp,
on, guys.
womp, womp.
Anyway, yes, but yeah,
It's all right.
we're here.
We're here, and we're gonna be here, and we could have been on IG too. I think a lot of our people are liking Instagram, huh? They just like Instagram, but they just come and hunt, and that's it. I saw it. Like, oh, I'm watching 2 seconds. Adios. Así se ponen. No, but yeah, we're gonna be talking a lot, and we're working on a couple little side projects, and the big giveaway that we wanted to give out is still gonna take place again as soon as everything goes back to normality. So it's just unfortunate, but now I think that's really what we have left. We have to make sure that we continue to stay safe, and be aware of our surroundings, be aware of who is sick, who's ill, don't get near them. If you're sick yourself, quarantine yourself. So, sports is something that's going to go on, after all this is fixed. You know what I mean? But making sure that we stay healthy is something that, unfortunately, now they're showing that it doesn't matter what age you're in, Yeah, it may impact older people, but just because you're young doesn't mean that you can't get it.
Yes, you said right, man. You said right.
Yeah, so, man, I don't know, Super. Ando un poco aguitadillo with all this coronavirus talk, man, and it's just it's making it tough, you know what I mean? But we have to be optimistic.
Yeah. But anyways, like I said, we're here for the fans, so.
Yeah. Bueno, pues, Super. I think it's a good time. It's a nice little short show today,
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just review a little bit of the standings, how everything fell into place this weekend, and Cruz Azul defeating America.
Yeah.
Puts them in
First
super
place.
leader, man.
Yeah. First place. First place again.
So first place followed by León, and second place Santos. Third place America fell to fourth place, and La Super Chivas fifth place.
Hey, you do know that if the season for whatever reason cannot be renewed, and Cruz Azul does not win a title, this would officially be a Cruz Azuleada as well, right?
You didn't see the message I sent out. I'm like, oh man, just when Cruz Azul. I blame Cruz Azul for this virus because just when they were about to win, la Cruz Azulean otra vez el Barça.
One way or another, dude. One way or another.
Yeah. And look, they have six games in a row. They won six games in a row. And here we go. Suspended. Oh boy.
I know. It's crazy, man.
They can't get a break, man. You can't get a break.
Yeah, no.
And yeah.
Well,
but yeah, hopefully we we can get the tournament back and continue on. But it's gonna be different though,
Yeah.
because this is gonna cut the rhythm that most of the teams were they had up to now, and I don't know how they can continue with the same rhythm and expectations that everybody was already with hopes of championships for
Yeah.
Cruz Azul.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be tough, and it's gonna be tough for everybody. Period. To just get used to not watching sports, or you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. A lot of people are kind of like, "What do we do now?" You know. So anyway, so we'll be here to make sure that we entertain most people. All right, Super. Let's start wrapping things up, dude. So, despídete. You got 20 seconds.
Hasta luego. Follow me en Super Mojado Oficial en all my.
Bueno, pues ya dijiste. All right, Super. That does it for this edition of the Eto Podcast. On behalf of Super Joe Rodriguez, thanks for tuning in. We'll see them again soon. Sooner than you think. Adios. ¿Me escuchas?